Hello guys, how are you all doing today? So today we're just going to make a little simple short video on how to keep your spiderlings hydrated and how to properly mist them. So I have about 3 teas right here. I have my blue fang, my burgundy skeleton, and my ribbed tree spider. So this is very simple how to keep them hydrated. At this size I never offer a water dish because the slings can drown. So what I have here is I have a little cup of water. This is very warm water, and I have a little eyedropper that I use. So this is all you need to do for the slings. Here's my little blue fang. So dip the water in here. And you just make sure that the substrate is completely moist, not too soaking wet, because you do not want that to happen. It's also a good idea to have some sphagnum moss in there to keep them well humid. So I think that's enough. You can actually see the condensation starting to go in. Just give a little bit one more drop here and that'll be fine. There, that's it. Okay, now for the rufescens, same thing. This time I'll show you at a different angle. All you need to do is just keep the substrate a little moist, and I'm using warm water for two because it also serves as a great temperature gradient. And that's why I don't use any heat mats too. Just make sure you don't sweat the tea, because the teas can be very pissed off. There we go. As you can see, it's just not too wet, not too dry. Just right. And I guess I'll do the Irisefi Hiroko. Oh boy. Okay, she's gonna be a little tough cookie to maneuver. It's actually a pretty cool tea. It's trying to fight. And these get a really defensive as adults. You know, having a 4-inch lifespan. I was able to just make sure to keep the web a little moist. There we go. I think that should be fine. That's basically how you do it. Very, very simple. And other news, I have a little somber news to tell you. My Antimus isn't doing very well. Noticed her legs are starting to become curled up. So this is her old container. It's kept way, way too dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting her in one with a constricted ventilation, such as this shoebox enclosure, 6 liters. Very, very simple. I already set it up already. Just a cork bark so she can hide under there, and some Eco Earth, the brick. And basically that's it. So gonna change the nuke enclosure. I think this will do fine for her. That way, because Pamphobetea species really need high humidity, just like your T blondie, to survive. So hopefully when she's doing well in a couple of days, I'll leave her for around a day or two. Then I'll transfer her, and then I'll do a rehouse video of my Brachypelma auratum. They're getting really huge, and they're due for an enclosure. There's one, and there's two. This one could be in pre-molts. Getting really fat, but they're awesome. Alright, so this is the next day after I did the watering video. I just noticed I had one molt, and I thought I should include this in because it's pretty special. Pocotheria subfusca Highland, the Candy Highland ornamental. We'll see how she grew up. Just look at that. My goodness, she is very gorgeous. Just look at the black and the gold legs and the hair. I do believe it might be a female. I'm not so sure, but I knew she would molt, and I kind of expected that she would. So I thought I'd share with you this little snippet of newly molted P subfusca Highland, as well as the how to water your slings and how to keep them hydrated. Awesome. And this takes me back a long time. Back to 1996. This was my 4th tarantula, a Brachypelma amelia. This ended up being a mature male. So I thought I should share it with you because it's such an old pick. And probably most of you were probably born around this time. And I think I was 14 years old at the time. That's my 4th T. The first T I ever got was G. rosea. Then I had a bunch of Avix and B. smithi and this one. Plus that curly hair, which still is alive and kicking. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.